Okay. So, maybe for your safety, I'll close these. There's chairs in the barn, closer to the front of the barn, though, if you want to go grab one.
Oh, really?
I can see them. Just for her safety, I'll close this. See him? Yeah, it's not like crazy far away. It's just 120 feet away. It's 120 feet away. Well, I guess I could have just closed the other side. Good. So, is amazing. Hey, you don't do that. That's not the right noise to make, okay? You'll be fine. As silly as it sounds, go ahead and just make him back up. Back, 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 back. Yep, back, back. Hey, listen to us. Back. Good, good. So as crazy as it might sound, asking your horse to back in between two poles blindly is really, really hard. And this is a great exercise to help you know how to break things down and how to be there for your horse. Yep, so we have to always make sure our backup works before we try to start it. So that's good, good. Not, it's okay. Did we teach him sideways? No. Oh, because I was like, oh, look, he's... Okay, because I was like, look, he's telling us he doesn't really know what's going on. Yep, so now the worst thing you could do, okay, and I'm only going to take him just to help you with this part. The worst thing you could do is get kind of up here with him, okay? The best thing to do is say, hey, 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 till he stops moving his feet, and then you can release him because he can't stop moving his feet. He's got fire in his feet, so he's nervous about stuff, right? So we want to make sure that we give him a chance to expel some of that energy, but now say, hey, back, back. And when he stops moving his feet, then we're going to give him a release. But see, I don't need to be all up on top of him, and I'm not going to try to make him stand still. And the reason I'm not going to make him try to stand still is because he can't. It's too hard for him right now. Checking in the guest book. Back, back, back. And then you can start adding counts to it. Nope, back. I didn't say move yet. And then before he can get a hear on her, because he's listening for her, then you just get him moving again. The straight line right now is fine, but then you want to spin him around and tell him to back up. Because he can't really think about her as much as he's acting like he's thinking about her if he's got to think about what his feet are doing. Nope. So we're going to stop him from before he gets too excited. Then we're going to tell him to back up again. Good. And then we're going to tell him he did a good job. And then, so you got to gauge how much energy is in his body. Do you feel how much energy is in his body? He's pretty shaken, right? So we want to make sure that we can gauge that. So go ahead and keep him moving. So we can gauge that so we can help him come off of all that adrenaline. That's the first time he lowered his head. Okay, so that's the first sign. The next sign is he's going to blow out. Yep. Go ahead and stop and back him up.
Back.
I mean it.
Back.
Good. Ask him to stand for a second, so take all the energy out of your body. Okay, and now release and walk off. Yep. This time, have him back that way. So get him past those poles, swing his tail around, and have him walk and back up that way. Yep, yep, and back.
Back. Back.
Mean it?
Back.
Good. Have him pause. Go ahead and move him now before he calls her back. So you got to pay attention to all your surroundings too, because she could get him spun right back up. Okay, go ahead and spin him around, back him towards the barn. Mean it? Good. Good. And stop. Good. Okay, go ahead and walk him around the poles.
Turn around and look at me.
There, he's starting to lower his head a lot. Good. Turn him, back him up. Right there. Back him up.
Back. Back. Back.
Yep, keep him back up. Keep him back him up. Good. Now we're going to go walking the other way. You can stay on the outside of him if he doesn't know how to be walked on both sides. If he knows how to be walked on both sides, then you want to stay on the inside of him. But if he doesn't, then you can stay. He doesn't? Okay, go ahead and then switch sides. Get on the other side of him. And then ask him to walk on that side of you. He's, okay, so he's kind of saying he doesn't.
Yeah, because I don't do it all.
Yeah, because he just said he doesn't. Okay. So stay on the safe side. Don't try to teach him that new. No offense, but he told on you. Okay, go ahead and back him up. Mean it, mean it, mean it. Get as loud as you have to, because he's listening to her, not you. So go ahead. This is when you would flip him in the chest to say, hey, didn't you hear me? There. Good. Yep. And before she calls again, we're going to move him again. This time, we're going to try to do the exercise that we set out to do, but we had to manage your horse first. So that's always important. You never want to come to an event or anything and have your horse be in that frame of mind and think you're going to hop on him and have a successful ride. You're not. You have to get your horse thinking. So we're going to go ahead and get him turned around in front of these poles, and we're going to ask him to back between those poles. And I'm going to tell you why it's going to be so hard. Because he's not going to trust your leadership, and he's not going to believe that you know these poles are here. And you're going to see him go, okay, I'll back up, and I'm going to back up over here. Okay, I'll back up, but I'm going to back up over here. He's not going to enter the poles. But what's really cool is that once you've convinced him that he can get through these poles with his back feet, once his back feet cross the plane of the entrance, then he'll back up just fine through the rest of it. But you have to convince him that you know what you're talking about and that you know the poles are there. It's going to be the hardest thing you ever did, trying to get him to put his butt into those poles. So you can bring him right to him, and like you've been spinning him around, you can spin him around right here, set his tail up so it's square in there. And then after you struggle for a little while, I'll help you come to a conclusion of what we need to do to help him. But I want you to feel how much the relationship is lacking so that we can fix that for you guys. And it's not you, it's everybody. It's amazing that some people think they have the greatest bond in the world with their horses and they cannot do this successfully on first shot. No, I didn't see that, no. And that might be in part because he doesn't want so much of the pulling on him, right? We're going to try to use our rope as energy instead of as control.
Back.
Good.
Back.
Okay, so now when I say mean it, I'm going to say flip him in the chest when I say mean it. Okay, yep, back. Mean it.
Back.
There you go. Good, 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 good. Now go give him a little rub for that because it had to get kind of intense. Good. And then walk him off and see if we can set him up in front of there again. Because what's happening now is while you're trying to just set him up, he's getting revved up again because he's able to just keep going forward. So if you find that he starts to get revved up again, you're going to have to get back to backing him up. Good? No. Oh, that was so good. Wait. I want to tell him he did the right thing. Okay. The reason he did the right thing is because he willingly took that backup step because he thought that was part of the procedure. So that was like a first connected moment he just had with you. The first time he was just responsive. Back him up. Back him up.
Back. Back.
Yep, till he backs up straight. If they back up true, they'll back up straight. There you go. Good. Good. He got himself positioned so he could see what he wanted to see, but that's okay. And this is kind of something I can't do for you guys. I'll help you find a different way to make it work. I can't do it for you because once I show him, he'll believe that we know. And then he'll just do it for you. You won't, I hate to say you won't feel the struggle, but it's important you feel the struggle. So if we worked on sending his tail in different directions, do you know how to make his tail go around so you don't have to do so much walking? It's okay. So do you know how to send his tail away? So like if I wanted him, if I wanted him to yield his tail, good. So see, I don't have to do as much walking now. I can just tell him back from here. Back, 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 back. I can send his tail. See, I don't have to do as much. Good job. And see how intense I was? He needs that right now because he's too under focused on you. So when you bring him up here, you're going to just stop here and tell his tail to turn. Okay? Yep, you're right. Follow that. No, didn't say go. I didn't say go. Didn't say go forward. Good. Go this way. Good. Go this way. Good. Back. Good. Okay, so I'm not going to let you move too much. Good boy, you're right. Okay, I'm not going to let you move too... You're not going to do a lot of walking. You're going to stand right here. And if he passes it, you're going to send his tail back this way. If he passes it, you're going to send his tail back this way. You're going to keep trying to point his tail this way, and you're going to try your best to stay standing here. So let's say he walks past here, and he's like turned and looked at you here. You're going to send him until he's right in front of you. I know it's hard to see. You're going to send him until he's right in front of you, and then you're going to send his tail towards those poles. If he's coming this way, you're going to send him until he's right in front of you, till his front feet stop here. Then you're going to send his tail this way. If he's coming this way, you're going to stop his feet here, send his tail this way, until you can start to get him to believe it has something to do with my tail being pointed this way. Okay, so that's your first task, is to get him to believe you mean to do something specific with his tail. But you can't do a lot of walking. You have to stay right here. I'll allow you maybe 2 feet this way, 2 feet that way. That's it. So get here and start. You gotta get right here. Yep. Okay. Get his tail facing in between those poles. Okay, so you can keep the excess in this hand if you want, and always keep about 12 inches out of and then you use a fan. This is your support. Okay, and then if you had to, you can make it as long as you want just by opening your hand.
Stop. You're good.
Go up and over instead of under, because if you ever had to touch him, you would touch him in his boyhood, and he won't like you very much for that. Yeah. But you have probably about 6 inches sticking out of your hand. But you're not going to swing it unless you need to. So you're going to use it as support first. So let's just say he's coming past you. Here's your support out to your side. That's equivalent of like having a gun on your side and you're just going I'm going to use it if I have to. So you're going to hold it out here to try to guide him. If that doesn't work, then you're going to start creating like a lobbing energy. Then if that doesn't work, then you're going to make it kind of whirl sound. And then if that doesn't work, then you're going to touch him with it. But you're going to make sure that you first show him that you have it to use. You're going to say, no, I'm not kidding. Then you're going to say, I'm really not kidding. And then you're going to touch him. Chances are you're not going to have to touch him. He's pretty revved up. Back. And the other trick is to start the back up as fast as you can once his tail is pointed, because that'll help him understand it has something to do with my tail and you're going to tell me to do something else. Good. Good. And then you stay as quiet as you can while he's responding. Now he's probably going to rev back up because he hears the saw and she might neigh again. So now you got to mean it. Mean it. Mean it. Good. And when you have to take it up to that energy, good boy. When you have to take it up to that energy, then you stay consistently with that energy. Don't try. Like if he didn't back up, don't take away now your extra support. Good. Yep. Yep. And he's not allowed to go behind you anymore. So he can only go back and forth in front of those poles. He's not allowed to go behind you anymore. You have to control his nose to keep his nose in front of you and his tail pointed towards those poles.
Nope.
Back, 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 back.
Oh my gosh, back.
What's the matter?
There's so much road.
Good boy. That was a nice change. Okay, go ahead and bring him back over to the poles, and you get back to where you're supposed to stay. Once you can get him pointed into the poles, then I'm going to help you. I'm not going to do it for you, but I'm going to help you help him. But I need you to get him to believe there's something to do with those poles. So it's up to you. Tail, back up, back, back. Yep. Yep. So it's almost like when you finally see your opening, you're going to, yeah, there you go, good. Now he's going to tell you, I know those poles are there and you don't. It's okay. He's going to get worried because he knows those poles are there and he doesn't think you do. Good. Good. See if you can steer his tail slightly. He's going to overshoot it now because he's convinced you don't know those poles are there. He's going to do everything he can to avoid this. Good, 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 good. Okay, now. Yep. Yep, it's your job to steer his tail. Good. Yep. I know I throw you to the wolves, but you'll believe how fast this will change your relationship with him. And you can always back him out of your space to protect your personal space. So a lot of times it seems that you get grabbing up on him, and that's why you get into his personal space, so he nips at you. But if you can keep him out of your personal space, then he can't even get a chance to do that. Good. Back, 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 back. He's not allowed to go around you anymore.
Back. Back.
Good. You had it for a little while there. So we know you're capable of it.
Back. Back.
Good. Good. He's responding very nicely now. Back. Yep, it's okay. Now he does know something to do with those poles, but he's a little nervous about what you think you're trying to do. Don't let him go around you again. Back, back. A broken window, I know.
Back. 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 No. Back. Back. Back.
You get his tail pointed to those poles one more time, and then we'll help him. But you're really not anywhere near where you were supposed to stay standing. So go back over there, you. Go back over there. Leave him here. Take the rope with you, though. But go back over there.
No.
Okay, point his tail into those poles. Well, you need to get dead center, though. So you stay dead center. One whole horse length away. So...
Stop.
You stay there.
Back.
Yep. Yep. So now, instead of letting him go around you, you would just give him a backup cue and then spin his head that way. If he needs to keep moving, that's fine, but he's not allowed to go around you. Yep, and be gentle with how much energy you give him with that, which you are. Good. Send his nose the other way. Yep. Yep, perfect. See how fast you're going to get good with your rope skills, too. Yep. 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 Try to distract him because he hears her.
Back. 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 Nope. Nope.
So in a case like that, you could have slapped his chest or his shoulder with the rope to say, hey, get out of my personal space. If he tries to run you over, you protect yourself.
Back.
Like Chris's new little car. He's going to pull in the driveway in a second. He's out on the road.
Back up. Back up.
So now it's just back because now you're changing it. The word has to be spelt the same way all the time.
Back.
Good boy. Now, as frustrating as that's been, that was a really nice backup. So you have to always be willing to be like, oh, that's great. He finally, even it doesn't matter like how frustrated he got you. If you can't turn your own soda down, then you're going to have trouble with horses because you have to be able to allow them to frustrate the hell out of you. But as soon as they do something really good, you have to be like, yes, that's awesome. That's probably one of the hardest things to learn because people take all that shake and soda energy with them and then the relationships get stirred. You see how much he got upset just getting here? Did you see it yet? Okay. Oh no, not better than a truck, but it's better than the little car that we had.
Back. Nope. Back.
Yep.
Back. 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 Back.
Okay. So I'm going to show him one thing. And the only reason I'm going to show him is because I want to show you where if your focus changes, because so right now your focus is just managing him. Back. Back. So I'm going to steal him from you. Back. And I'm going to tell him what we're asking him to do. So I'm going to tell him move. Back. 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 Nope. 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 Back. So now I'm going to take it down a notch. I had to get a little bit louder with him because he... Yes, back. Back. Yes, back. Yes, back. So see how quiet I just got? Because he got on the right page. Back. Nope, 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 nope. So I'm loud because he's making a mistake. Nope, nope, nope. Can't wait till your rope gets dirty. It's a little easier. Back. Good. No. Back. Good. You're right. Back. Nope, nope, nope. Good. Back. Back. Good. Good. Okay, that's all we want. So now just your tail. No, just your tail. Good. Back. Yes, back. Back. So he doesn't trust that I know those poles are there, see? No. So see how loud I get when he's making a mistake and how quiet I get when he's on the right page? Back. Back. Good. Back. Good. Yes, back. Good. And I even pause to say, you're right. Good. Back. So I'm gently going to tell him his tail is still a little off. So see, he's got a lot more gas than necessary for the turns because he thinks you're telling him to go forward. Nope. Wait. Nope. So I'm going to get louder because he's making a mistake. Good. When he changed pages, you go quiet. Back. Back. Nope. Move your tail. Good. Back. You're okay. Nope. Back. Good. Back. Good. Back. Good. He has to believe the chaos will stop so that he can get on the right page. Good. I know. I see them. So he just told me you don't know those poles are there. So I'm going to tell his tail to turn again. So his tail needs to turn. Good. Back. Yep. Back. Just back up one more step. Back. Good. So now I need his tail to turn again. So I'm going to feel for how much. If he's got forward energy, I'm going to be real careful how much. Good. Back. Good. There you go. Good. Yes. So he might even start feeling for that pole because he's now pretty convinced he knows it has something to do with going between these poles. So you might start seeing him feel with his back feet about getting in there. See how he's telling me, no, you don't know those poles are there. Okay, good. Nope. Come on, listen to me. Nope. Yes, good. Back. Nope. Get off me. Good. Back. Good. Back. Back. Good. Back. Good. Back. Nope. Back. Good. Okay, but I need you to do it somewhere else. Nope. Yep. Good. Back. No. Back. Good. Here. Good. Yes, good boy. That's right. You're right. Yes, good boy. Back. Good. Back. Good. Okay. First time he started thinking, right? How did I know he started thinking? No. When I realized that he needed this break, how did I know he needed this break? And offered his back feet, right? He decided his back feet need to be doing something sideways. And the first time that he actually said, oh, I think it's something to do with my back feet. So I'm going to have you see how loud I had to get to keep him from making the mistake and how quiet I had to get to say, you're on the right page now. Okay, that's the important part too, is you can take up your energy as big as you need to and then get as quiet as you possibly can when they're doing the right thing. Good, because see, he just wants to calm your ass down. I'm serious. And if he can find a way to calm you down, and it means just listening to the slighter cues, he's going to want very badly to have that relationship with you. Okay, so I'm going to have you point his tail in there, and then we'll help him understand what we're trying to do. That's because he's nervous. He's not a confident horse at all. And he's worried because she keeps yelling at him. And that's what she's doing. She's not calling because, oh my God, my buddy. She's yelling at him for leaving. And I bet you he's kind of scared when he first gets back about getting in with her because she's going to chase him for a second, even for a second. Because she's going to scold him. How dare you leave? What, you know? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Now, give him a pet. Because that's the first time that he's really just like, so that moment that I had to give him to soak, look at the difference in the horse we have. And, right? Because now he's like, oh, I get it. It has something to do with this. So sometimes the trick is to get as loud, bless you, as loud as you possibly can when all the mistake is happening. And then as quiet as you can as soon as you have a glimpse of something going right. You have to get that quiet because that's the only way you're going to make it black and white for him. Okay, gently. So play with the gas. Don't give him too much energy on his tail because you're going to just send him forward. So gently ask him to turn his tail. Yeah. It's amazing. Sometimes you just got to really, like, you know, shake them for them to go, all right, what did you want? Yep. Tilt your head a little bit like you got water in your right ear. Tilt your head a little bit like you got water in your right ear. There you go. There you go. That's going to be his cue to know to move his tail away. Him seeing your head like that will help him. Yep, because that's something you can do without a rope at all, and he'll be able to know what you want. Yep. So he looked at those poles and said, I think it has something to do with that. Yep. Back. Good. Back. Good. Good boy. You're right. Yep. Keep asking. It's okay if he makes a mistake as far as not getting there, but we're going to just make sure he's listening this much. Yes, good boy. There you go. If you were further in front of him, you'd be able to see those poles without having to get out and around him. You can see him from, like, under between his chest. Good boy. Now he's still saying, you guys don't know about those poles. So we're going to pause there, and I'm going to let you walk him off. I'm not going to let you get him too stirred up because he's in a good frame of mind now, right? So we don't want to get him all wild up again. But what we're going to do this time is we're going to take him around, and we're going to walk him a quarter of the way into those poles forward. And then we're going to back him back out. He just needed to know there was a leader here. Now he can calm down about her. Good. Back. Back him out. Back. Yep. And now just allow that rope to go longer in your hand and let him go away from you. There you go. Yep. Back. All the way out. You don't cheat him by letting his front feet stay in there. Back him all the way out. All the way. Keep going. Back. Mean it. He's not allowed to stall that much. Back. Yep. Good. Now you walk out and walk him around. Go all the way around one time. Go back in halfway. You actually went in halfway this time, but we'll go all the way. Like, we'll go 3/4 of the way. Don't come all the way through. Just go like 3/4 of the way. And then you're going to back him back out. Good. Back him out. Try to get in front of him more than all up under him. There you go. He can hear you better when you're way away from him. Imagine that. There you go. Back. Yep. Back. Keep going. Don't hang him up there with his front feet. Keep going. Good. One more. Good. Now bring him out. You're going to bring him all the way in until his front feet are at the poles, at the opening, and then you're going to back him all the way back out again. He's licking and chewing, so he's saying, this is what I was giving you such a hard time about. Who? Yep, stay in front of him, and now you can guide him by steering his tail in case he starts to get all cockeyed, but you don't want to put too much noise on it, because if you put too much volume on it, then he's going to come forward and scared. So you want to make sure that you're really careful with the gas when you're trying to steer his tail inside of there. Back. Good. Back. Yep, there. Good. Back. Back. Stay more in front of him. He can hear you better. Yep, there you go. Back. Yep, mean it. Yep. Back. Good. Yep, back. Yep, mean it, especially when he gets distracted like that. Back. Go boy, back. Yep, let him back away from you. Back. Back. Yes, back. Yep, keep going. Let him back away from you. Back. Don't quit him. He's going to get himself riled up. Back. Mean it. Till his front feet are all the way out. Okay, this time we're going to bring him to where his belly has passed, so his front leg's completely out, and ask him to back through from there. And then we're going to try to do it from scratch again. He may still tell... Yep. Yeah, well, you just bring him there. Well, yeah, no, you have to bring him all the way around. Yeah, bring him in the same way. So this time, so that his front feet have completely come back out, and then you're going to back him through. Good. Do it again. It's okay. Do it again. Try not to drag him around so much. You got real short with the rope as soon as you started to leave. You're just kind of dragging him around. Good. Ho. Ho. It's okay. Back him up one step right now. Mean it. Good. Now walk him around to the poles. Of course, I'm standing right in front of that. Good. Wiggle now to say stop. There you go. Now, step up. So you only want to take one step at a time. So that's a very gentle bringing. Okay, so it's kind of like just, yep. Good job. Okay, go ahead and back him out. Yep. Mean it. And then allow him to back away from you. Yep. Mean it. Yep. Allow him to back away from you. Don't you come too much with him. Good. It's okay. We'll get better at steering his tail in something, but for right now, it's okay that he moved that. Back. Good. He just got a little worried there. He got stuck. It's okay. Back. Don't pull him forward. So you're kind of pulling him forward when you go to reach to swing at him. You actually pull that rope forward. So make sure you have enough slack in that. Yep. Keep back. Don't hang him up in there. Back. See how you kind of pull the rope forward right as you get to go to swing the other rope? So you got to make sure you stay wiggling and don't pull on him. Don't bring him closer to you. Yep. Good. Keep going. Yep. Good. Okay, go ahead and walk him around. Now this time we're going to try to get him in from scratch, which is probably going to be just as hard as it was before. But now he has a better idea of what you want, and now you have to have a better plan. You have to have it in your mind, because what was happening before is you were just managing your horse. You weren't actually focusing on what you're trying to get your horse to do. You were just managing him. So you guys are both having kind of a spastic now, instead of this is the plan. So get your focus on your plan. Tell his tail it has to be there in order for that plan to work, and tell his feet he has to back up in order for the plan to work. Make him feel like you have a focus. Because if your focus is only on managing him, he's going to be like, I don't want to be managed. I want to be over there with her. Tip your head like you got water in that right ear. And if you're on the other side, you would have water in your left ear. Yep. Up and over instead of under. Yep. Don't pull him on top of you by accident. And don't wrap the rope around your hand. If he ever decided to run off, he'd break all your fingers. No, I know. Okay. So, look at your left hand. Do you have a rope wrapped around your left hand?
Yeah.
If he would suddenly take off, he'll tighten that up and he'll break all your fingers. So you always double back, you never wrap. You can do that with a dog, but we don't do that with horses. I've known too many people who've actually had to learn. So you had the rope. Well, you had it. Actually, you had a nice tight loop like that.
Okay.
If he decided to take off, he's breaking your fingers. Okay. So you know, yeah, you always. Yep, there you go. You double back. So he had a little chance to get distracted. So now he's going to come. The other horse is going to come back for a few seconds. So now it's up to you to get him listening to you. Sometimes we give them too long of a break, they don't stay on the right page. If we give them really too long of a break, they put the book back. I find a straw. I find so much crap.
Back.
Good. Good boy. You're right. Up and over. Up and over. If you swung it and hit him, you'd hit his boyhood. Nope. If you were to swing and touch him with that, if you took that close to his body and you touched him with that, where would it hit him first? Right. So we want to always make sure we go on top.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we always want to hit him from the roof. We never want to hit him from... I saw that. It's kind of because she's the boss of him. He's got to find somebody to... Like Katie, she used to be real funny. If one of the upper horses went after her, you'd see her go, and she'd look for one of my ponies. Just to go push my pony around because she got pushed around. So they tend to do that when they think they need somebody to push around. So that's what he's trying to push her around. So back him out of your space. If he's too much in your space, back him out of your space and tell his tail to move.
Back.
Yep, good boy. Yep. Sometimes you just got to free up their feet. Call that sticky feet. They get sticky feet and they get fire feet. And he had sticky feet and fire feet both today. It's nice to have sticky feet unless you want him to do something. Yep, okay. You got 10 minutes. You can do it. Good. Back.
Okay, back. No, all the way. Back up. I mean, back.
Good. It's good. When you start catching yourself is when you'll make the change.
Back. Back.
Good. Now take him back over there. Because see what happened was your backup was broken, so you had to fix your backup. And now go back over there and try to give it a purpose. Have your focus be on what you're trying to do, not on managing your horse. I need his tail to point that way. So that needs to happen. He needs to move out of my space and go over there and put his tail towards there.
Back.
Good boy.
Back. Back.
Good.
Back.
Good. Yes.
Back. Back.
Good boy. You're okay.
Back. Back. Back.
Good boy. You're all right.
Back.
He's actually asking for help right now, so that's why I wanted to tell him he's okay. Go ahead. Keep going. Okay, my plan is his tail has to go there, and then he needs to start backing up once his tail points into those poles. Ready? That's my plan. His tail needs to move. His tail needs to move. That's your big plan first. Yep. Yep. Carefully, don't pull him on top of you. Your other hand almost is pulling him towards you. Yep. Yep.
Back. Back. Back.
Good. Good. Go back there.
Back. Back. Back.
Good. Now ask him to back up just now.
Back.
Good. Good. Because he put the two pieces together, he just did it in the wrong spot. Okay? So we have to be okay with that. Yep. Yep, you're right.
Back. Back.
Go, boy. Left hand wiggle, right hand swing. You ever rub your belly and tap your head at the same time? It's hard. A lot of people can't do it, believe it or not. You ever do that? A lot of people can't do it.
It works for a little bit.
Then you get thinking. That's what happens.